right? Only because of each of you out there, like Mamash, I'm so full of the awareness. Mamash, like before I came down here, and I was about to speak and all that, I was like, you know, trying to find my words and all that, and I thought, sit with Hashem, like self-compassion, okay, it's, you know, I said, what is my intention right now? My intention is to bring you, Nachas, Ribono Shel Olam, to walk with you. And how do I do it? I'm just going down to see all these amazing women, my dearest friends, and they're like right there on the journey with me. We can't do it without you. We're together, right? Hashem's given us each other. Thank you, Hashem. Okay, so I would like to start to share the Purim miracle. Where did I begin? 1 second, just Leora is walking in. Okay, you're right on time. Okay, so many of so first of all, why am I sharing this miracle? This miracle, can you even see over there? I see you. Okay. This miracle, I've kept pretty quiet because, you know, I was actually advised to keep it quiet. A year has gone by. I think it's time to reveal for the sake of, you know, Hakar Satov Techadu. I said we'll do a Sudas Hodaya, and we are doing it. We are thanking you, Hashem. And something like here we are at the time of Purim, Davka, the time when we will reveal what was hidden. It's the right time to reveal and to bring glory to you, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. It's all for you. I'm sharing this story. Okay, that we should, yes, just thank you, Hashem. So, last year, it was Tani's Esther. I was fasting right here, and I get a call from the doctors, and they say, blood results are in right now. You're going to the hospital. Mayani's got to go. The blood results look terrible. You can't wait another day. Go now. So off we go. Like I said, I'm fasting. I'm thinking, no problem. I'm kind of used to this drama. You guys know, this is we're no strangers to drama here, and we're no strangers to drama on high holy days, for that matter. Right? So off we go. Now, let me think. So, forgive me if I get emotional. I'm going to try and just not get too emotional here. All of a sudden, so we're in the hospital, and all of a sudden, you know, they're running around. All the nurses and doctors are all whispering, and I'm like, what's going on? You know, I mean, they can't. They're saying, well, what we can't read her body temperature. She's freezing cold. I know, is this like, you know? And we can't read her blood pressure. She's too cold. We can't even read her blood pressure. There's no reading, and they're all, you know, whispering and running around, and of course very worried. And I'm sitting there going, okay, Sham, everything's going to be okay. They take her blood again. It's like her platelets are to the floor. She's crashing. They tell me, but like I said, I'm kind of used to this. Like not this, but I'm used to like Mayani in the hospital not doing well. And I said, you know what? Purim's coming in, and I think I'm just going to call. I have my wonderful Bing, Mayan's caretaker. I'm going to call in her caretaker and go home to my family for Purim. And the nurse says to me, the doctor says to me, I don't think you understand. You're not going anywhere. I was like, oh, what do you mean? You know? And she said, no. Listen, let's get your husband on the phone. And we're you know. For the first time ever, I got like the end speech. And I mean, I've heard like there's no hope before. So I was used to that speech. You know, hang up your gloves, there's no cure, yada yada. But I'd never gotten that this is the end speech. And so she said, do you want to tell your husband or me? I said, I don't think I can even say the words you're saying, and you're going to be the one to talk to my husband. And so she tells him, you know, this is what's going on. I think Chas v'Shalom, we're looking at the end. And do you want to come in? Do you want to come in? What do you want to do? And he says, what do you mean? And she says, look, all of our systems are crashing. Everything's crashing. And he said, just thank you so much. Put my wife back on the phone. And he said, you need to bring Mayani home. I made that sound you just made. I went, I literally collapsed in my chair. I was like, do you know what you're asking? You don't understand what I'm looking at. And he's like, no, she needs to come home. I'm like, sweetheart, I want her to come home too, but I don't think we can come home right now. Like, you need to come here. And he's like, no, it's Purim. She needs to come home. She needs the holiness of Purim. Get her out of that place. And I'm like, okay, Hashem, help me, Hashem. Like, okay, I'll see what I can do, you know? And the doctor says, what's he saying? What's he saying? I said, he's telling me to bring her home. And she's like, now she's known Mayani for years. And she said, I thought she was going to tell me I'm a lunatic too, you know, that he's, and she says, if you're prepared that Mayan should go at home, I'm prepared to send you home.
What a gift.
Whew. She said, I've been, following this story for years. Mayani should go at home, go home. I was like, oh Hashem, just give me the strength. I'm gonna get. At this point, it's Purim, and I'm like near throwing up, near fainting, been fasting. And she says, look, I can see you're very weak, and this is hard for you. I'm gonna go hear Megillah. You're gonna make a decision, and whatever you decide, the nurses are gonna listen to you. You take your time. I won't. When you make a decision, they can't call me. I'll be hearing Megillah, so you make your decision. Thank you so much. And here's a private room. You need some rest. They send me away to my own private room in the hospital there. I'm mamish. I go in the room. I mamish collapse. I'm like, Hashem, we need a miracle. We're a miracle. And mom's like, I think I was dafka throwing up a bit. I was like, mamish passing out. And I said, you know what? I know what I should do, but I need koach. I know what my husband told me to do. And I'm sure he's right. I need strength. And I reached out to my dear friend, Ori Esther. Because why? Ori Esther is, not only an amazing, you Ori Esther, you're right here listening, not only an amazing.
Didn't understand why you had mentioned my name for Purim last year. Now it's clicking on me because I oh my gosh, I remember this like it was yesterday.
Yeah, I remember it too, like it was yesterday. So, this is why Ori, you're a part of tonight. Absolutely. Okay. So I said, Hashem, I know my husband is right, but I need strength. I need encouragement. I need help. So who do I trust? I trust you, Ori. I trust your insight. I know you walk with Hashem. So I'm calling Ori. And not only that, you've been attached to Mayan's story, doing mitzvot for her. And this crystal for refuah, day in, day out around the world for Mayan. You understand her, you understand her neshama, you understand Mayan. I said, I'm calling Ori at the end. And I said, so here's the situation. And then, Ori, you said to me, your husband's right. You said, this is what you said to me. You said, Devorah, Hadassa, you need to pick yourself up off that floor. Your husband is right. You need to get Mayan out of that hospital and immediately, because she will not feel Purim. The Purim, in the hospital, she's surrounded by death. She must be surrounded by Kedusha. You must get her out of there and fast. Okay, Hashem. Okay. So, Baruch Hashem, I got myself up and I marched myself over to, first of all, I said, Hashem, it is only you that's going to do this. It is Eino Milado. It is not me. I'm setting my intention to go forward with you. Please help me. And I walked up to the head nurse's station and I put on my best I'm all better face. And I said, hi, I'm feeling much better. And I'd really like to take my daughter home now.
Oh, you do that good.
Yeah, just like that. And they all looked at me, momish. They all looked up from their desk and they went, uh-huh. Like, yeah. And they said, okay, we're gonna call the doctor. We'll get back with you. I said, The doctor told me she'll be hearing Megillah, and I'll decide, and you'll do what I decide. I'm taking my daughter home. I'd like you to prepare the medicine. And P.S. I'm taking a little walk. I'll be back soon. Okay. They said, okay. What did I do? I went downstairs to the ER, checked myself in to get a nutrient drip from having fasted. I knew the only way I was going to have the cough to get Mayan home in that ambulance would be if I had a, what do you call it?
IV.
An IV drip.
Fluids.
The fluids from fasting.
You hadn't eaten.
And I hadn't eaten. So I go downstairs and, okay, there's a long line. Long line, because everyone was fasting, yeah? And everyone's there passing out, and there's a long line. It's packed. I remember I was like, oh my gosh, it was a madhouse. And I said, Hashem, you had to do a miracle here. I got to get out of here. And the seat was open right next to like the doctor where you check in. Like the place was packed, and there was just one chair just sitting there open next to the main area. And I just slid in, plunk. And everybody was kind of like, she's like, can we help you? And I said, yes, here's the situation. My daughter's upstairs in Tipul Nimrod's. She's incredibly ill. They're allowing me to take her home. I just need nutrients to get her there. And I gotta go. Kids her. And she's like, okay, we're gonna put you first in line. Something like this. I got my nutrients. I got out of there. I got back up to Mayan. Oh! So I called Ori and I said, Ori, they want 4,000 shekel to get Mayan home on Purim. Well, something like this. At least between 3,000 and 4,000, okay?
Why?
I don't know. Okay? And she's like, you're going home. You're not going to worry about the ambulance fee. And Mir Tashem, I'm going to raise this money for you. I must have had a call within 3 minutes. You're not only raised enough for your ride home, you also have this extra for whatever you need for Miami. And then the hospital staff said, you're not going home without an electric blanket because she's freezing and can't hold the body temperature. And Arit said, I got one. And I'm going to drop it off. Kanai Nahara, Arit, you were here, met the ambulance practically, walked in. Yeah. And here we are today. And I'll tell you.
A year later.
A year
Wow.
later. A year later.
What a gift.
A year later.
What
What
a
a gift. Hold you Lashem Kito.
What did the doctor say?
What do you mean what the doctor
The,
said?
the Megillah doctor, the one that makes the Megillah.
Well, no, I mean, she supported us coming home, and she's still a part of following my arm.
Journey.
The doctor right now, the same doctor is just like, she just stands in awe, and she's an amazing woman, by the way. She has a Muna. She's a very special doctor. And about 3 months ago, my aunt's platelets crashed. Her bone marrow, she has started with a bone marrow dysfunction. And this is extremely frightening. The doctor was saying that what he's seeing is equivalent to that of a cancer patient, and there's just no explanation. We had to rush to the hospital, the whole 9 yards, the blood transfusion, the everything. And I remember I said to Hashem, come on, Purim is 3 months away. I've promised you a Sudas Hodaya. I've promised you, let's not only make it to Purim, but please God, Admea Esrim. And here we are. Again, the doctors gave me the whole spiel when she came in with the bone marrow dysfunction a couple months ago. We're looking at the end. Kind of hard. Here we are,
Day by day.
day by day. And I can't thank you ladies enough. Each of you are the best there. Everyone listening, what you each do to help us to have the strength to connect to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. You see, I am very attached to the belief with full emunah that Hashem has given us the free gift. But Otzar Matnas Chinam, we have the gift to hope in Him. And when we do, it's brought down, our sages teach, there's a special gate in Shemayim that is only open when you hope to Hashem. And this is the gift of Mayan. She's connected all of us, more than I have ever dreamed, to what it means to hope to Hashem. And so, I don't really know how to thank you or eat enough. I have no idea the shaliach that you've been. abandoned that you are, kind of heart. Hashem shall bless you. Or read Esther Bas Daniela Chai with a complete refuah shleima. And land in a home in Eretz Israel to do mitzvot.
Amen.
Listen to me, Hashem, listen. Okay, I have to have a little talk here with Hashem here, okay? Please, Hashem, may be your will. That before you give me or anybody else anything, it should flow through the pipeline called Lieberman family.
Amen.
Hadassa.
Amen.
And first and foremost, Hashem, you have to have your home in Eretz Yisrael. And together with that, parallel to that, may the Lieberman family find their home right away. They're rocking to it, and we should be zochet to see the dance with Mayan. You have to go shash. Really, Holy Spirit. Mamish, a Holy Spirit, and we should be zochet to see the revealed good come through.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. It means so much to me, it means so much to us. Baruch Hashem. I don't really know what else to say, ladies, except Hodu Hashem ki tov ki la mustaf. Thank you, Hashem. Harveni ani ma'amina be'emunah shlema b'otzah ma'anas hinam shebarei machin etzlachti v'ani moda la'erozeh. Here I believe, I stand before you as a free gift, Hashem, with full emunah, saying that because of you and the free gift you've given us, that we have the gift to believe, and we are thanking you in advance for the miraculous Yeshua, or Mayan's miraculous refuah shalema.
Amen.
And Meretz Hashem to receive home in a land of Eretz Israel to do mitzvot for you, Hashem.
Amen.
And we're asking on behalf of every lady in this room, whatever Yeshua, your heart, you are just pining for. I'm asking Hashem to bless each and every single one of you here, each of you that are listening, as you hope to Hashem and attach to the Otzar Manas Chinam with your Emunah Shlema. Hashem shall bless you to believe and walk with Him.
Amen.
Thank you, Hashem.
Amen.
Can I just say something that your words